Good evening, Gold Stars. It is the Ides of March 15th, 2020. We were supposed to do the SwampCon panel today, but that's canceled. People are supposed to play basketball. That's canceled.
Every sport's canceled.
Sports are canceled. No more sports. Not allowed.
There's
I also
no one
don't
in
like
there's no
this
one in the
cool
audience
tone
of
light.
the Democratic
I'm
National
gonna
Debate.
Yeah, they did it like in a news studio.
Yeah.
I want the warm tone light. This is showing. There we go. Now that looks more natural, less sickly. I know we're all trying to not be like that these days. So wash your hands, children. But wanted to make up for the stream we missed. We have some special guests here. We're actually quarantined to the. Where are we?
A house, Florida.
Oh yeah, we're quarantined to Florida, so don't come
Florentined,
here.
if you will.
Yeah, we're Florence and the Machined, working on your car. I don't know. I never listened to the band, so. But at the
Florence when he machines.
yeah, Florence when he machines. I don't know. I never listened to them.
My favorite person.
We were going to talk about a lot of fun stuff at the panel. We were going to have Connor.
Whoa, it's a fucking earthquake!
Oh, shit. There he is.
Hello.
We were going to have Connor watching Adam Sandler films up on stage. It was going to be a fun time. We're going to talk about conventions and a lot of you probably being first timers since you were at the small con we were going to be at. And it's going to be a fun time, but I'm glad everyone's staying healthy, washing their hands, staying indoors. Looking forward to some games next week. Doom Eternal, right? Doom Eternal.
Doom Eternal's in
Aminal
2 days.
Crossing. We're going to be crossing with Tom Nook. Going to cross paths, going to throw hands.
Son on a Switch was stolen by Indian people.
So, with Doom Eternal, I got to ask though. In the trailer, there's this large, like, white, like, really smooth-looking demon.
Yeah.
Is that Satan?
Wow.
Oh, well.
I
Satan's a
think it's
smooth
the main
demon.
antagonist, but I can't tell. They put a lot of original demons back in the game,
Okay.
but this one's a new one.
Okay. Well, the story is completely its own thing, too.
Yeah.
It's not connected to any of the other games.
Well, Doom barely had a story anyway.
But now it does.
Yeah.
Right. It's got a narrative. I saw you shared a picture of concept art of his face.
Mhm.
I thought he looked like Guts from Berserk.
Yeah, a little bit.
Just with bad hair.
They just made him the original Doom guy sprite, but they turned him into a 3D model.
And then they said, put a mask over it and never show it.
Yeah, which I don't know if they will in the new game. They keep showing screenshots of you can wear different armor,
Uh-huh.
and they've got like gladiator armor and the original Doom outfit.
The one with where you show your pecs?
Yeah, there's like scratch mark on the pecs.
Good stuff. Good stuff. I haven't played the first one. I want to. I want to try to speedrun that like this week before the new one comes out.
Speedruns are crazy. There's actually a speedrun mode in the game, I think. where
Really?
If you die, the game starts over.
Oh, no, not that type of speedrun. No, I want to, if I die, just keep going. Maybe like a cheat code.
Like a
down
slow
the right.
run?
Like a game.
Like a game. Yeah. I want to play a game.
He
I'd like
was
to play some games. I've been playing God of War 2018 again. I picked it up again. I wanted to beat it. So I think I'm like halfway through that. It's fun. It's a good game. But Connor, my brain is actually dead from that KFC we ate today.
That
is
was
wrong
the
with you?
grossest fucking thing
Yeah,
I've ever
so
consumed.
Connor and I have this thing where we have to subject ourselves to novelty food, no matter how bad it ends up being. And KFC has their chicken and donuts.
They always have novelty food. It's always fucking
their chicken's always okay. Like I never have a problem with their chicken, but their
something. But
donuts
that's the
were
only
the
good part of it.
most glazed,
Yeah.
sugary.
That's what I heard.
Like
Jizzy.
I was gonna have
Just the idea. makes me
heart
fucking
problems right away from eating it. But it made me sick, and ever since I ate it, my brain has not been working. A lot has been going on, so I'm just shutting down. I'm just gonna.
It sounds like you got the fucking corona one.
Oh, I got the Bud Light virus. Haha, funny.
Oh, a coworker came up to me at work and he said, I've got the funny joke. This guy's sitting at the table and he says, the waiter comes over and says, what do you want to drink? And then the one guy says Sam Adams, the other guy says Guinness, and then the other guy says Corona.
And then the waiter goes, "You all have corona," but it wasn't funny. There was no punchline.
Oh wait, your coworker said this to
Yeah.
you? Okay. Did he say it with that voice?
No.
Okay.
I
It
imagine
would've
all
been
of his
funny if he said
coworkers
it with
have
that
that voice. Everyone there has that voice.
No, this is the coworker's laugh goes.
Yikes. Yikes. This game looks like interesting.
Yeah.
Connor's over here playing, what is this, Bleeding Edge?
Bleeding Edge, the beta.
Who made Bleeding Edge?
Ninja Theory.
What does Ninja Theory make?
Um,
What else have they done?
they did. You know what? They did DMC, which is
Oh, they made Devil May Cry?
The DMC.
the DM. No,
Oh,
DMC.
oh.
Yeah.
Yeah, Hellblade.
Which, not bad.
So like
gameplay.
Hellblade, which
Okay.
is fucking phenomenal.
Oh, they did Heavenly Sword. Okay.
Heavenly Sword. Yeah, I see we in this.
Fitting because they made it slasher multiplayer.
Yeah, we're
Oh.
good.
Oh, okay. Hack and slash.
Some really interesting character designs you don't see often, like old women. And
Yeah. Wait, Connor, show me all the characters. I'm gonna do a blind review of all of them right here.
All right.
So they can't see the screen. They're just gonna see the Bud Light poster. in the
Bud
back
Light
and your
poster.
ear.
Oh, and the
Just-
kitty cat.
just your
Look at the
ear.
cat. The right.
Yeah, I see.
Right there.
I see him. That looks so good on camera though. That painting
Yeah.
looks great. Good
get
job.
a good shot of that painting. Go take it over there.
Oh, go take it over there. Okay. We actually can go mobile, so we're moving around. But the house of, what do you guys call your place?
Stink.
Stink. House of Stink.
House of Speed.
House of Speeve. That's what I was gonna say. It was gonna be House of Speeve, but I felt like
House of 1,000 Speeds.
House of 1,000 Speeds.
House of
Rob
1,000
Zombie's House of
Speeves.
1,000 Speeds.
We don't get this kind of motion when we do the stream in the
All right.
studio, but we're actually working on a new
All right.
setup.
We're starting with boom.
All right, so we've got Miles Morales but
Dominic said that because he's black.
I said that because he has spray paint, and
Why does he have spray paint?
Two
Dominic?
people watching need to leave.
you're the one that said it was Spider-Man, anyways.
All right,
Before.
Boom.
All right. Oh,
It's
she
Jinx.
looks. Yeah, I was gonna say it looks like Jinx mixed with Tank Girl.
Bleeding Edge fans,
We've
if
got-
one of the two of you is a Bleeding Edge fan, try and guess what character
Yeah,
we're
try
talking
if
about.
you're whoever's watching right now in the year 2035, trying to
What do
see
we
what
got?
it was like back when the coronavirus was going on.
We got white guy.
We've got Cannibal Corpse. That's it. Oh, we've got aged Yolandi Vusa.
Boomer.
Wait, she's got like a traffic cone for a
Yeah,
hat.
she also has a balloon she's attached to.
What is? I don't get her concept.
She's an old person. She traps enemies.
Is
a
her
crazy-
is
she's
her
an old
entire
witch.
body?
She's a witch.
I'm on a stool. I'm gonna
Boom.
fall over. Ooh, I like her. Damn, she thick. A bird lady, peacock lady.
Oh, we
Oh.
lost a viewer.
Oh no!
Oh!
Oh, we've got a. She's cool. She's like a shaman. Okay, yeah, you're telling me about Snake Man. So the snake's actually like running through his body.
Yeah, the snake is controlling the corpse, pretty much.
That's cool.
The
He kind
snake-
of looks like the Shadow Man, like with that hat and the coat.
Yeah, well, he's like modeled
He's
after
big
Baron
into-
Samedi, I assume.
He's big.
Look at
He's
this.
big into voodoo.
Voodoo.
yeah. Boom.
Gamer.
Gamer diva boy.
Ew.
Okay,
I don't. I
gamer.
okay.
Diva e boy.
I have been okay with all of the character designs. This is the first one I hate.
It's Lucio and Diva just mixed together.
All right, we've got Machete,
Oh, get ready for this fucking next one.
Zarya mixed with what's the character I'm thinking of? This is. Oh, did she lick at me?
No, so her legs are actually this. Like her legs.
Wait. Go back to her idol. She like licks at you. She goes. She like raises her eyebrows.
Well, she's Southern Buttercup.
Oh, is she?
Ugh.
Oh, and then just Doomfist.
Maui.
Tiny Fate. Oh, there's one more character that's not on here. You're gonna have to look up here.
Oh, okay.
For this
You got a dual monitor setup. You better watch out for this boy. He's got
You're
dual
gonna-
monitors
you're
and a
gonna-
light up keyboard.
For this
Was it
last
the guy-
fighter. Boom.
That's who I'm playing as. Neko. Absolute.
What is it, Dom?
It's big.
It's a dolphin in a fish tank.
Yeah, it's a dolphin.
It's
Wait,
just a dolphin.
Is this supposed to be like Echo the Dolphin? Those old like
Yes.
Sega
You
games?
did
Yeah.
it.
Look at him.
You figured it out.
He's 10 years old and he's from Japan.
I thought
Oh.
there was blood all over the glass.
I think it is.
No, it's like chaos. Oh no,
I love chaos.
could be blood. Who knows?
That's who I'm playing as. I'm playing as Mecha.
Oh, so his abilities are, what he does is he connects lifeline to you, so another player, and he takes a percentage of their damage. So he's a super tank. Safety zone, so more life steal. Yeah, he's super good.
He protect.
He protect.
And he has a
also-
sonic barrage.
He also attack.
Yeah, that's bleeding edge.
So when's this come out?
9 days.
I gotta get my computer set up.
Yeah, it's
before
not one of
then.
those stinky betas that come out like 4 months before the game.
And then they cancel the game.
They realize, oh shit, this sucks.
Oh, Corona, they're gonna release it for the people at home with
Oh
Corona.
no! What if Doom Eternal doesn't come out because they cannot ship it in Corona?
Oh,
Oh my gosh,
I'll have
it's
to
almost like
download
all
it.
the 10-year-olds that work on Amazon switch.
Yeah, I'm actually trying to decide whether or not I want to buy a physical copy or a downloaded copy of the new Animal Crossing. But
Look at her.
with
You can't go to the store and do the meme now.
what?
Where you wear the
Yeah.
crazy outfit and you go, "One copy of Animal."
One copy of Animal Crossing. I saw everyone's memes of picking up the Animal Crossing Switch when it came out, though.
You know, I just love the first one so much.
I had to buy another. I'll buy another one too.
I'm not fucking leaving.
I'm not fucking
I'm
leaving.
not fucking leaving. I'm not fucking leaving!
I was gonna set up and paint.
You can do that in stream.
I was gonna paint and stream like the good old days back on UpLive. Remember that? Remember UpLive? You remember UpLive, Connor?
Oh, hold on. Oh, look, it takes the FPS right there.
Wait, so why can't you play as Meko in the beta?
Because he's gonna be on launch. He was just announced.
Oh.
So in this
So wait,
beta,
are they gonna announce another? Is he a support character or a tank?
he's a tank.
So are they gonna announce another support character? then?
Probably. Short after launch, they'll probably get another one out.
I think my favorites are Meko and the Bird Lady.
It's been fun, friends. Don't introduce me.
Oh,
Goodbye.
goodbye. Oh.
Bye, Freddy Five Nights Bear.
All right, we're gonna turn this over to you.
Yes, it's me.
So, now I know we're 12 minutes in. We haven't even said anything about anime, but
Oh, thank God.
we
You're
went-
segueing into fucking this goddamn movie.
Yeah, I was gonna segue into the My Hero. I talked about the My Hero movie. I did a ghost stream. We're doing a stream, obviously, again from my phone. But I did one last week on my phone. I talked about the movie myself, but you weren't there to talk about it. So, what were your thoughts on the My Hero?
I thought it was
Hero Rising.
very fun. There was so
Oh, wait.
some of the characters were just there to get the shit beat out of them, which kind of sucks. So, but my favorite character did the fun Freddy Fazbear stuff, and
Oh, what? You can do filters?
Oh.
That's fun. There we go. We got party filter.
Powdy Hound.
Or here. There we go. What looked like an old sepia film.
Oh, you got the Bud Light thing in the background and the messy table behind me.
Yeah,
Thank
you do.
you.
Well, you're kind of sitting in the way.
Oh, I know.
If you want to move on into the streaming zone.
Oh.
Or are you going to just sit here and keep playing Bleeding Edge?
Yeah, I'm gonna keep doing what I'm doing.
Oh, well.
I'm.
Oh, there you go. Oh, that one's nice.
Wait, hold on. Change the lighting. See if it fucks around with.
Oh, change the lighting. But yeah, I'm thinking I'm gonna get a new setup. I'm gonna. Yeah, it messes with it a bit. Hold on. I bet if we make it brighter, it'll really mess with it. Connor here's gonna be doing a lot of streaming soon with games. I'm gonna probably also jump in on him and bring back game encounters. I don't know if any of you have seen any of my game content. I've done a little bit. Oh look, there's bubbles. Look, Connor, there's bubbles.
Oh.
Just updating on everything. I liked one of those. I don't remember which one it was. Whatever. But yeah,
Just giving everybody a quick.
yeah,
life
give it a
update.
quick little life update. This probably won't be as long as the usual streams are. Probably not going to go an hour, but just wanted to review. We were all very sad we couldn't do the panel this weekend. Gonna have a lot of fun. I know Jab had a lot planned,
Yeah.
especially for the second panel. We were gonna do the YouTube poop one. I had a lot of group discussion planned that I wanted to do for the panel. I was gonna do a lot of asking, like, what your favorite anime is, and then what your favorite like reference in non anime media, but like your favorite anime reference. Because I've been noticing that even more and more in like a bunch of new cartoons that are coming out, that there's just even more heavily influenced by anime.
Yeah.
And like
One more thought on the. I don't mean to interrupt.
oh no, you're good.
One more
Yeah,
thought
you didn't
on
really finish your My Hero film.
Yeah, sorry. One more
review.
thought on the My Hero thing. I hate how the last thing that happens is everyone goes Super Saiyan.
Yeah, that's what I mostly talked about, is that like the movie was good until that point, and then I literally turned to you and said I liked this movie until now.
Yeah, I mean it did get very fucking Super Saiyan-y, so.
And like so much was going on that you couldn't even tell like what attacks they were doing or who was attacking who in what direction.
Yeah, I mean it was pretty, but that was it. Like it was pretty.
Yeah, and didn't really care about.
I was also slightly aggravated that I haven't read any of the manga. And
Right.
the fact
Neither
that
have I.
It is so behind, or like the anime itself is so behind, compared to like where the manga is, obviously.
Right,
But
'cause
the movie is even farther than the manga.
Right, you were telling me that the movie was it was caught up with where the manga was.
It was farther than where the manga is. It
That
takes,
doesn't even make sense.
I don't know. That's just what I was reading about it. Like that it takes place like where it currently is. It's an arc that happens right after where it is in the manga.
Interesting.
I
mean,
don't know.
the
I could be
movie's like
full of
a-
shit. I could be lying to you. I don't know. Someone knows more about this.
The movie's a one-off, anyways. So,
Yeah, so it's not really that big of a.
anything that happens in the film has nothing to do with the rest of the series, anyways. So who are you maining here in Bleeding Edge?
Oh, in Bleeding Edge?
Who are you feeling?
Miko.
No, I'm gonna main.
No,
Miko.
not Miko.
You're gonna main Miko?
No, I'm not gonna take your dolphin.
Don't
I
take
don't
my
know who I'm gonna main just yet. I am still.
Trying out all the characters.
Yeah,
I'll have to
I
jump
mean,
on here and try it out.
I'm really trying to first wave this since so far during this beta I've done decently well, but I know it's on beta, so I can't really judge how the actual game is gonna be. But so far, like I've pretty much won 90% of the games that I've done, and I've been doing phenomenally each game. So
That's good.
I'm hopefully gonna hop on the track and be the best player at this.
Yeah,
game.
you gotta become a pro Bleeding Edge player. Go to the big leagues.
Oh, that'd be cool.
Because the way this game's set up, I definitely see this being like super competitive.
I mean, I think that's what it was.
It's
made
aimed
for.
when it's targeted towards
Yeah,
is being a
being-
competitive game.
Yeah, I mean, because you know how like League of Legends and Overwatch and all that stuff is kind
It looks like it's a combination between League of Legends and Overwatch, which those two gameplay types don't mesh at all, but this somehow is the middle ground between them. I'm liking what I'm seeing though.
Yeah, dude. I mean, it's not like a normal PC, you know, like competitive game, and it's super like I don't know. I'm on this.
Well, right,
train.
because it's also going to be on Xbox as well, right?
Yeah, I mean it's Xbox. It's on the Game Pass
Oh, okay.
thing that they have, and it's free on Game Pass. It's $30 on Steam, or it's $30 if you want it physically instead of having it on Game Pass. I mean, if for $30, that means it's like I like how it's not a full price game because it is just this. There's no like single player mode. I mean that I know of.
Right.
at least.
I
But-
think they're just making it like
Yeah,
kinda
because if
how
it was
Overwatch is.
$60, I'd still buy it. But you know, I'm very grateful that it's cheaper because then it'll make me. I don't know if they're gonna have an in-game currency. I doubt they're gonna have loot boxes. I don't think that's the motto they're going for.
I kind of hope loot boxes have died out by this point.
I mean, it's just gambling, and it promotes gambling to children and stuff like that, like in mainstream games. So
Yeah.
I'm all about getting rid of loot boxes, and I also just never appealed to me. Like when Battlefront 2 did the loot boxes,
Which they completely have fixed now, which is cool.
did they?
Yeah. Oh,
I haven't touched it.
it's completely fixed. That game is so phenomenal now, but it's got No Man's Sky syndrome, where it was like so awful at launch that most of the player
Have
base
you played
is gone.
No Man's Sky?
What?
Have you touched No Man's Sky?
No, just from what I heard of it, is that it is the game it was supposed to be now, but it took, 3 years after its launch? Something like that?
Well, I know there was that internet historian video that came out, which was kind of like talking about the story behind it and how when it came out, it was just hyped up, and the main developer, wasn't really he's obviously not a public speaker, that's not his thing.
Right.
So that he got to a point where he was just kind of saying things that people wanted to hear, which weren't implemented in the game. And there was a lot of half-assed, quote-unquote half-assed stuff. I don't fucking make video games, so I can't say it's half-assed.
Right.
But stuff that wasn't in the game that was promised, that really upset some people. But he, right after the game launched, they did nothing but solely work on the game, and they stayed quiet, and they managed to,
like I said, from what I've heard, it's the game it was supposed to be now. But it's just sad that it couldn't be that when they launched the game, and they released the game way too early. So what's the world building in this like? It's kind of like everyone's got some type of cybernetics.
So it's very cyberpunk-esque from the feel of it, and the music's very it kind of reminds me of Hotline Miami, the music.
I haven't heard any audio from this because you've had it on your headphones. So.
Yeah, there's a very nice '80s or cyberpunk vibe to this, which is kind of your aesthetic. I don't really know too much of the story. I know some of the characters, maybe, but story-wise, I don't know the overarching plot. I don't know who's an antagonist. I'm assuming the corpse is an antagonist.
Oh, that's interesting. When you're taking damage, you actually have blood drops that are dropping off of you.
Yeah,
that's kind of cool.
I also don't know what this game's rated. I think it's T.
Really?
I think.
Is that what Overwatch is rated?
Yeah, Overwatch is T.
Well, that was the thing.
Because there's nothing bad about or abrasive in Overwatch.
They made bank on that though, because they just released a multiplayer-only game and still charged the full $60 price for it when it came out.
Yeah.
So. It's good to see games just going, nah, we know what it's worth, and getting players to the game's more important than... And I see a lot of games taking that tactic now. Look at Call of Duty Mobile, it's free. And there's nothing in the game you can't access, that has to be paid for, other than, a bunch of cosmetic stuff. Asking us how we're doing. We're doing good. We're staying strong. We're staying indoors.
Corona. There's been many cases around where we are.
Yeah.
So people are starting to get more strict on it, and a lot of the stores all the stuff's bought out.
I'm kind of excited to just stay home, play video games. I mean, I work from home anyways, so that's why I'm you know what? I'm gonna get a streaming setup, and I'm just gonna try to make it so if I need to, I can do everything from home. So.
Yeah, you gotta stock up on your toilet paper.
Right,
or if you're
right.
maybe
yeah.
better.
Well, I gotta buy 30 cases of it.
Yeah, I mean, you want your fucking ass to be the cleanest thing.
Well, because coronavirus, that's the only thing it does, is it just makes you go to the bathroom constantly. So if I don't have 40 cases of
that is true. If you
paper,
aren't prepared with toilet paper,
you will get corona.
Yeah, you will get corona, and you won't get better. The only way to get better is by buying out all the hand sanitizer, so older people and children cannot get it, and then you hog it, and then you'll be fine.
Yeah.
You get all the boxed food, all the canned food, all the sanitizer.
I think doomsday preppers are laughing at everyone right now.
I mean, I'm laughing at the doomsday preppers for prepping for doomsday. I mean, granted, if something does happen, they're going to be the ones laughing, but I'm the one laughing right now. And they can't stop me because I didn't make a fucking bunker below me.
Oh, I just realized what this game looks like. It looks like Jak and Daxter.
Someone else said that. I don't know who
the design isn't necessarily Jak and Daxter, but I think it's because you're riding around on a hoverboard and you're meleeing and shooting.
I never played Jak and Daxter,
So
I
the
have
second
no idea.
Jak and Daxter, you had a hoverboard and you also had guns. But it was all very like cyberpunky, but in a very cartoony way, and not like a cyberpunk 2077.
What was the
2099?
Jak and Daxter that came out for PS3 and it had like 4-player co-op on it? Oh, is that all of them? I don't know.
What? No.
Is that Jak and Daxter? No, that's Ratchet and Clank. What I'm thinking
All
of.
Jak and Daxters came out on PS2. That
Yeah,
was, like,
I just remember.
purely a
Yeah,
PS2
I
game.
was thinking.
Now they did do a PS3 remaster of all the games, and then there was Jak X Combat Racing. That was pretty fun.
What was the? I played Crash Tag Team Racing all the time growing up.
Yeah.
Um,
We should stream that. That'd be fun to stream. That game's hard. It's not. It does not play like Mario Kart.
yeah, I mean, it was my favorite thing to do because you could like just link up to people without their permission, and then
Oh, really?
You could ride their coattails. Like if they're in first place and I'm in second, I could just sit behind you.
Yeah,
and
I
not
was
jump off at any
playing
point.
it with Thomas a while ago when it first came out, like the remaster, and I was just like, "This is."
When was there a remaster?
Oh wait, yeah, Crash Team Racing. You're thinking of the tag team one though,
Yeah.
right?
Yes.
Yeah, I wish they would remaster that. No, but they did the first Crash Racing game. They remastered
Crash Tag Team Racing. Yep. Look at
this
that.
one. Yeah, because this one had a story mode in it. Like it had like regular Crash Bandicoot gameplay, didn't it?
Remember? Hold on. What was the?
I remember. Yeah, I played this one a bunch.
What am I thinking of? Yeah, Twisted Metal Small Brawl, where it was like it was twisted. There was like the small twisted metal, but it was like toys on a playground.
Oh yeah. I never played any of the Twisted Metal.
Oh, I love the Twisted Metal games. That was gonna be one of my tattoos. Was Sweet Tooth. It was almost gonna be matching the other face on my arm, but then I got this very nice Twilight Zone sleeve.
Cool stuff.
You're welcome for the tattoo tour. Well,
Yeah,
I'm about to go get rid of my Ebola and get rid of my coronavirus.
How you doing that? What's the cure? You have the cure?
Baby wipes.
Oh, okay.
So that's what I'm gonna be doing. Bye.
So, we got our update. There he goes. He's leaving. Trying to decide whether or not I want to sit down and paint, just talk to the camera for a bit, or turn on in. I was going to do some of our old bits that we usually do on the Dom Gold update. I know I don't have any of my banners or fun stingers to go at you, but I was going to do like Song of the Week. And it was oddly enough on the way here, I started listening to like WWE themes. Remember Kane's old theme? Did you? I feel like you knew.
Kane from
Yeah,
oh.
what's a dying finger?
I
Finger
know,
11.
Yeah, I know. I got what Batista's. There was Edge's, which was Metalingus. Batista's, which was oh my god. Fuck. Hold on, I'll think. Randy Orton's, which was fucking cool. That was Voices. Jeff Hardy's, which was cool. I was super into WWE growing up.
So WWE for me has always been the most passively absorbed media for me. Because I never have been into it, but my dad is super into WWE. And so he like every night that it's on, he's got the WWE subscription, like he's super into it. So just growing up, like I passively absorbed everything about it.
I've recently been getting into AEW.
I've heard about AEW, yeah.
It's so if WWE is like we'll say it's like 70% serious.
Right.
70 to 80 it takes itself like 70 to 80% serious. AEW probably takes itself like 35% serious.
Right. AEW's the one with the guy who never takes his hands out of his pocket.
Cassidy.
Yeah,
He
Orange
takes his
Cassidy.
hands out of his pockets. His thing is he doesn't care. He really likes the Fast and the Furious movies. Yeah. They're very self-aware.
Which, for people who like the Fast and Furious movies, the ninth one got delayed an entire year.
Wait, really?
Yeah.
Oh, is that what Doc Ryan was mad about on Twitter?
Yeah, that's what Ryan was mad about. Because I guess they were going to do all of their shooting this year. It was going to come out at the end of the year. But now they're just like, we're not going to shoot until next year.
That fucks.
Well, so much stuff that was like, I heard like an entire play performance, like every show was canceled. So imagine being, especially like kids, like in school, like rehearsing for a show for months, and it's like, no, you're not even gonna perform.
In May, I'm going to Scotland for 2 weeks, and if I fucking don't go, I'm going to contract coronavirus and give it to everybody. I'm fucking furious. But there is an opera house in New York that's streaming all of its operas
That's
to
cool.
everybody online, so people are all of its shows.
See, that's the thing is like, if you have to not allow audiences, you still should do what you're doing, not just.
Well, that's
completely
what I
cancel
was
it.
talking to somebody about earlier when it comes to the late night shows, like Jimmy Fallon, Stephen Colbert. New York late night shows are doing shows without audiences.
Right. But
So-
like, I feel like audiences for those shows don't affect the show at all.
But it makes it very awkward because there's no laughing.
But you could easily do laugh tracks, and no one would know the wiser.
But it's like they pride themselves on their audience interactivity, and it is also, imagine being the guest that goes on the show and talking to somebody and like knowing that nobody's watching, like this stream. I'm joking.
Actually, there's one person here, Connor. So
Is it me?
who's laughing now? It might be you. You might actually have your YouTube on my stream right now. No, one person out there. You're the real MVP. I am really hoping someone comes back to the stream like 20 years from now to just like gather data on this time period of when coronavirus was a thing.
Yeah, and then they
Yeah,
understand.
Nicole skipped on a Twitch raid to come here, so thank you, Nicole.
A Twitch raid.
A Twitch raid. We're gonna have to bring the Twitch raids over to Connor because I'm gonna be helping him set up his streaming. I'm gonna get on my own streaming. We're gonna have like a streaming collab soon, right?
Yeah.
We're gonna have Jab. Jab's gonna be on. That unnamed masked man you saw, he'll probably be jumping in.
Yep, and many more surprises.
Many more surprises. Maybe even celebrity guests. And we're not talking like...
We're not talking like Brad Pitt.
Yeah.
We're talking like my dad.
like Connor's dad.
We're not
My friend was
talking
doing a
about
songwriting
celebrities.
stream. Oh, okay. Cool. You can go raid their stream. I know they need it. I think Kenny's doing a lot of streaming too. So shouts out to Kenny and all his Kenguins. I think that's what he calls his fans. But I know he was doing like charity streams earlier. He's always doing good stuff for good causes. So definitely check him out if you're watching this not live. Yeah, exactly. You sub to Kenny. You know, Kenny's always on that good stuff. But yeah, we're trying out streaming from my phone. I'm actually gonna look into. There's got to be a third-party app that you can get to like stream better from your phone, because I know a lot of people do use their phones for this. And honestly, the quality that I'm getting out of my phone is almost better, like post-wise, than the studio setup. Yeah.
Studio setup.
Well, the studio setup, I think the camera's only shooting at 1080, which the resolution isn't that much of an issue, but it's just like, I don't know. We're getting good sound, good picture. We just don't have the ability to do the green screen behind me. We don't have like my little stingers and stuff we can throw up, but there might be a third-party app to do that. We'll see. Oh, speaking of apps and doing stuff with the phone, I know, what's the app called? There's an editing software that was specifically made for iPhone, and there's a feature on it now that with the iPhone Pro Max, you can actually film with all 4 cameras at the same time. So meaning you can do a reverse shot, like 2-person dialogue scene in one take, and at least one of your people, you have 3 different angles on them.
Really?
Yeah. So I'll probably get that immediately after we get off the stream and check it out. Because I remember when they announced the iPhone Pro Max, that like blew my mind to be able to shoot something like that. Because they were shooting, I forget what their example they were using, but it was really cool because they had like one person who was really far away, so they had the telephoto on them, they had the wide angle shot, and then the regular wide on them, and then they had like the other person talking to them, and they were using the front-facing camera, and cool stuff,
man.
I don't know. I'm interested to see how, because I kind of feel like after this month, like this whole coronavirus thing, everyone's going to forget about it. But I feel like there are going to be a lot of lasting impacts on society as far as like people rethinking how they do their hygiene and
Yeah, I feel like maybe a lot of the stuff that has happened during this quote pandemic unquote will be relatively taboo the next time because of the backlash that it's had so far. Like buying out stock at things,
Right.
leaving out, buying all the hand sanitizer and the masks, so people that actually need it with compromise. I'm perfectly healthy. I don't have a compromised immune system.
Right.
There's people that do that need it way more than me. So why would I go
I
out
have-
and be a fucking selfish person and take it from
I
them,
have
you
a
know?
friend who's at, well, I don't know if they're home now, but they were at Disney this past weekend, and they have a bad immune system. But
Oh, no.
they already had their trip planned or whatever, and they were just kind of like,
Fuck it.
I'm going.
Yeah.
I'm not missing. I have this one time to be off and come do this. So,
Yeah.
shouts out to the people who are just living their life and not letting this affect them. But like, if you are taking precautions, that's good on you. Just as long as you're not adding to the what's the word? The hysteria.
Hysteria. Hysteria.
That it's that one Rihanna song, right?
That's Disturbia.
Hysteria. Corona mystery.
All right. Well, we just got coronavirus, and now we.
No, we
I'm
have
gonna
it now.
jump on. I'm gonna go jump off the roof.
Did I just get it?
Yep. Congratulations.
Oh,
we got it from.
oh,
we
I'm
got it
sweating.
from this cat.
I'm sweating. Oh yeah, the cat gave it to us.
We got it.
Yeah, did you hear people are like euthanizing their pets so they don't get coronavirus or something?
I would fight someone.
Yeah, I
if
would
they're
too.
like, I have this perfectly healthy 3-year-old dog or cat, I'm gonna euthanize it so it doesn't get coronavirus. First of all, not how that works. Fucking, I'd fight someone.
I think that's the thing that's bothering me the most about this is because there's so much mass hysteria. There's so many like rumors that, like, I think people buying toilet paper started with a rumor that coronavirus gave you like the runs.
Oh, you know what? I saw a video earlier of this news team that was standing outside of a Walmart covering the panic of people buying stuff in Walmart.
Uh-huh.
And some guy just comes up to him and he's like, hey, you guys are the problem. This is all happening and the panic is because of you. And then the guy's like, I don't even blame China for anything that happened. They're doing everything right now. You're not. You're the worst people. And then the camera crew was like, all right, bye. And they were just very dismissive. And it's like, I mean, he's got a point though. You are the reason why everyone's panicking.
Because, I mean, remember swine flu or bird flu? All that, like...
Monkey flu, cat
Like-
flu, dog flu,
But,
shrimp flu,
Like-
which was the worst of them all.
right, shrimp flu was pretty bad. But, like, the most that happened was, oh, go get the flu mist. And,
Yeah.
like, and that was, I'm at school, I gotta go get the flu mist now so I don't get the swine flu. But, like, other than that, school wasn't canceled.
Yeah,
like,
it's just another upper respiratory issue. This one's just, it's all the fucking boomers.
okay,
The
boomers.
fucking boomers that know that they're gonna die, so they want all us millennials to go, hey, we're not gonna get you infected. So the boomers are shutting all this stuff so they don't get it. But what we should do is weaponize this and get rid of the boomers so we
Well-
can open up goddamn SwampCon.
Yeah,
Fucking boomers.
R.I.P. Boomers killed SwampCon. It's never happening again. But
I know the boomer that killed SwampCon too.
Do you?
I know the boomer that killed SwampCon, and he knows who he is.
Oh, is it the person who runs the rights union? We're not gonna name drop.
It's one of the people that work at the rights union.
Oh, okay. Were they the one that like called the people running SwampCon and was like, "Hey, you better stop."
No, it was the SwampCon people were timid about it because there's no large gatherings in Florida.
Right.
And then the rights union kind of was like, all right, well, we're gonna pull it anyway. So you guys can say, hey, you guys can say it's canceled, or we're gonna say you're not doing it. So SwampCon was like, hey, for everyone's better health, we're not gonna do it.
Right.
So it's
Because
pretty much,
they would've-
so it's pretty much like you work for me. I'm gonna go, hey, you can either quit right now or I'm gonna fire you.
Right. So
Yeah.
it's like I'd rather go on my own terms
Exactly.
than be forced out. Damn.
Yeah.
So before we leave, I'll do a little fashion feature. I feel like I missed that the last time we did it. I'll grab my slides. We're going with some high contrast. We're rocking I helped my friend buy a new skull shirt, designed and in donation to Jason Cryer's skull surgery that he had. He had to have his jaw broken and like the bones rearranged. He had really bad.
Oh fuck.
Yeah, but he's a really great designer. You should check him out. He does a lot of the stuff for Mega 64. Does a lot of their T-shirt designs and stuff. But I love this shirt. It's actually one of my favorite shirts I own. Very high contrast. Rocking it with some black, that black and blue. Like I'm gonna give to some of you, fist in the face. And then we rocking Marvel slides because we're just keeping it chill, keeping it real. Also pretty high contrast, white and red. I know nothing's really matching, but I don't know. I like this high contrast combo we got going on here. So, but that's all we got for you folks tonight. We're gonna cut it like 20 minutes short. I know you're used to your hour long. I know. You'll get it soon. We might have a new setup soon. We'll probably be back in the studio a few more times, or here and there every now and then when we need that setup. Gonna keep it free flow, gonna keep it going. We'll see. Connor, any final words?
Bye. Good night.
That's a good